Hello guys, welcome back to Jolly Farm, where we keep chicken layers. In this video is analysis of growing Azolla as a food supplement to our chicken feeds, and I'll be showing you from a step by step from the very first time we prepared the area where we dug the hole before putting the fish pond liner. And in this case we are not using the pond liner, the recommended pond liner. We are using a cheaper alternative, the liner that is used in construction is the one that we are using. It's not durable like the pond liner, but is more cheaper than the liner. So we began in digging the hole, which you can see in our video. The hole has been already been dug, the liner has been already been put, and also water has been already been put in the pond. Also, there is an addition of manure, the cow dung. That is the reason why the water is not clear. It looks like dirty. It's not dirty. It's a clean water, but we added manure, that is cow dung, which is so good for the growing of Azolla. And then this is our seed. This is just a small portion of the seed that I got. I had like 5 containers full of that seed. And this one was just an example of me trying to examine to see how long it takes to grow, and which didn't do well, because where I had put that container, it was in somewhere there it was not exposed in sun, so there was no sun, and then it didn't grow well. So that is when I decided now to prepare a bigger pond outside. And this video, it's a combination of some videos for 1 week. So from the day that we started preparing this pod up to when now the Azolla had already grown. So this is a procedure of a week before we harvested. Now in this video we have not one pond, but we have many, because we started with 1 year, but I've just said it's a combination of 7 days. So within those 7 days we had created more ponds, and using the same procedure. And this is the very first one that we began with. You can see it's not clearly seen. The Azollas are very tiny, but I did put enough for them to regrow. And in one edge corner there, you can see it's regrowing. And one thing that I noticed with the pond, because of the black polythene paper, the water is disappearing because of the sun, the evaporation. So what we keep on doing is adding more water, and also making sure we don't dilute the manure. So we add water and also additional manure, so that we keep the required nutrients for the Azolla to regrow. And this procedure, after I did the very first one, I began seeing it growing. So it gave me more I got more motivated to do to prepare more. So in our farm right now we have like 7 pods, which are now fully. You can see now this was the 5th day, I think. Yeah, 5th day, and the Azolla had already grown. And this one, it's a massive pod in our farm that we have right now. And we do harvest like 25 kilos of Azolla per day, which is a good food supplement. It lowers our food intake and our food consumption, and also lowering the cost of feedings and increasing the profits. And yeah, this is just a brief video, and you can see in our very first one, the Azolla has already grown. It's very green. The chickens, they love this plant, and it's very nutritional in chicken layers, especially because of its protein. It's full of proteins, and I'm looking forward to preparing more pods and regrowing the Azolla, and trying to minimize as much as possible the cost of feeds, but we try to minimize it using some supplements. This is one of them, Azolla. There's also more supplements like the banana stems, and you ferment the banana stems, you mix with the feeds, and then you give to the birds. But this one, this is quite promising. You can see how green it is. It is grown. This now it was after a week on the bigger pond that we have on our farm, and also on our twin pods. That was after 1 week. But on the very first pod that we began with, we'd already harvested several times because the Azolla only takes 7 days to regrow. What is in my mind right now is preparing more pods to regrow this Azolla so that I can harvest more kilos per day. In this way, I will lower the consumption of the commercial feeds that I'm buying, and that lowers the cost of feeds in our farm. Because the secret, especially in poultry commercial layers, the secret is on the feeds. If you lower the cost of feeds, you increase the profits, and that is all every farmer wants to hear. Lowering the cost of feeds, because then that one gives you a little bit of profits. The more you reduce the cost of feeds, the more the profits. So guys, that's all for today. Keep on supporting this farm. Keep on subscribing, sharing, commenting. Help us get monetized. Thank you.